That's a freaking spider. This is my 1986 BMW E30 325. It's been sitting on jack stands for the past 2 years, and I'm finally going to wrap it and get it back on the road. Today we're going to be working on the taillights. I removed the taillights so I have a chance to refinish them while I'm wrapping the car. These already have a super glazy lens on it, and I just don't think it's worth refinishing this, so I'm just gonna wrap both of them in some smoked vinyl just to have a brand new glossy surface area. I'm gonna start by cleaning the surface area. The vinyl that we're going to be using to wrap this is the VViViD Air-Tint, which is specific for headlights and taillights. This is different since it has air release technology, which makes it very easy to conform around rounded edges. Starting from the center of the taillight, squeegee the vinyl against the lens to get good adherence, and squeegee outward to get all the air out. Heating the vinyl with a heat gun helps conform it and reshape the vinyl to make it easier to wrap around rounded edges. The heat gun is also very helpful with getting wrinkles out. If you accidentally fold the vinyl and the adhesive sticks together, simply pull the vinyl up away from the lens, heat it, and the wrinkle will go away, and you can continue. Once you have majority of the main surface area covered, start working on all the edges and folding the vinyl over, heating it with a heat gun as you go to make sure that it properly adheres to the lens. Once you have all the surface area, including the edges, covered with vinyl, you can now trim off all the excess material. Heat all the vinyl one last time to make sure that it properly adheres to the lens, and make sure that none of the edges are lifting. looks like a brand new taillight. The heat gun definitely helps adhere the vinyl around the corners, and just take your time cutting the edges. Prep work is worth it. So very easy to apply as long as you clean the surface and use the heat gun, and be patient. Now let's get started on the second one. Cut a section of the vinyl to lay over the taillight, but make sure you leave an extra couple inches all around so there's room for handling. So on rounded sides like this, where it starts to curve and change shape, it's not just flat, it's very useful to have a heat gun to be able to stretch the vinyl over the curves. So as you can see, I have the whole surface area fully covered and smooth with no wrinkles. Now that it's fully laid on, it's time to start curling the vinyl over the edges, tucking and trimming. The second taillight came out even better than the first. Got used to how to trim the edges and conform the vinyl with a heat gun around the rounded corners, but this is a very easy product to use. Highly recommend it. This is the VViViD Air-Tint headlight / taillight vinyl. I'll include in the link in the description if you want to check it out. Very easy to use, highly recommended. If you found today's video to be helpful or informational, do me a favor and hit that like button. And if you want to keep up with some of my projects, such as the BMW, the Subaru Crosstrek, or the Lotus, consider subscribing to my channel. But for today, this is going to be it. I'll see you in the next video.